But I've been watching the world, and I'm realizing that things come to us regularly, and the first thing that we do is make them not so special. We denigrate the specialness and say, yeah, it happens every week, what's the big deal? Hence, our predicament. We like what we love, but we don't love what we love. Shabbat is a unique experience. The predicament is, it's a unique experience that happens every week. And so there's a tendency to make it less. But Shabbat is a skill set. You have to learn how to do Shabbat. Showing up is great. And many of us do. We show up regularly. We show up every week. And then you go, but what is the kernel of Shabbat that you take from this week? Not last week. Last week you were a different human being. Last week the world made you somebody else. But what do you take this week? When we get to the Shemona Esrei, the 18 benedictions, and it's done in silence, which one catches your spirit and your soul this week? I don't know. And neither will you until you get there. There's a tendency to take it for granted. We take Shabbat for granted. It's where we're going on Friday night. Don't call me on Friday night because I'm going to temple, which is wonderful. But what do you grab onto when you get here? It's wonderful to experience friends. Friends create community. But prayer is a skill. Skills are learned by repetition and focus, if you want to be good at it. So, for a couple of years now, we've talked about, at the beginning, offer a Shabbat blessing to someone you came in with, and then turn to someone that you don't know. And take that skill set and translate that into a giving. When we read the Torah and we do the blessings, why can't a non-Jew recite the Torah blessings? Because it says, Asher Bachar Banu, who gave to us. But the act is two-sided. There's the one who gives and the one who receives. How do we receive? We receive by having something given to us in a way that we understand. So if you give someone something with the acknowledgement in your mind that it's already, they're not going to understand why I did this. Something's missing. But let us begin the study, the enormous study of a skill set that matters. The onegs here are very good, better than most. But that's food. Jews are good at food. But Jews are not necessarily good at giving away a piece of their soul and a piece of their heart. And so, again, I suggest that you don't just toss off a story, a Bubba Misa, gee, you look pretty good, that dress is the wrong color for you, but that you imagine a true blessing. The person you came in with is a piece of your life, a piece of your experience. Bless that piece of them. A harder skill is to turn to someone you didn't come in here with and find a way to bless the stranger. Because as the Torah says, strangers in the land.